As an Army general and first American president, George Washington warned the people about a party system in his now famous farewell address of 1796. He was absolutely against these dudes.
Washington said, "Political parties are likely in the course of time and things to become potent engines by which cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men will be enabled to subvert the power of the people and to usurp for themselves the reins of government, destroying afterwards the very engines which have lifted them to unjust dominion."
We are now living in those times he predicted. Powerful men and women have taken over the engines of the mainstream media, Wall Street, and banking. Multinational corporations, lobby groups, and of course, the halls of government itself, local, state, and federal.
These people didn't do this in order to lead America to the promised land. They did this to fleece their own pockets from greed, ignorance, and hubris. No wonder these two parties have gotten away with so much for so long, bringing Americans to their knees, mudslinging, twisting morals, and fear-mongering, buying their way to the top.
Now, they're spinning the country out of control in a shock doctrine.
Over half the Republicans say they fear Democrats, and over half the Democrats say they fear Republicans.
Fear?
They actually use this exact word.
In order to thrive, fear-based politics must come to an end.
The inequality of wealth has become unbearable. The imperfect laws have sent too many souls to prison without just cause. The overbearing family courts have dismantled families. The citizens have lost their right to privacy, while the government has done many maniacal things behind closed doors in the name of the people.
Our taxes and hard work are being misused and misspent to spread damage all over the planet. This must stop.
This must change. Most Americans involved in politics consider themselves independents. In fact, over 42% of Americans do. And that number is growing every minute, every day.
The Republicans only have the allegiance of 24%, while the Democrats only have 25%. When we unite the voice of the moderate majority, then we can dismantle the cunning regimes behind both elitist parties and rebuild them.
We can, for the first time ever, send to the capitals the most loyal, unbought, and unbridled, talented women and men in order to clean up this mess.
Let's stop kicking the can down the road. The Independent Party is the way. The Independent Party has a true middle ground agenda and a strategy to walk the walk. It's the only party which allows members a flexible allegiance, not a religious conversion. The only party to unite conservatives and liberals internally, to debate the issues and find common ground solutions privately.
The only party which shares its resources, financial and otherwise, to all candidates across the board fairly. The only party who doesn't shy away from heavy topics, because that's where the work lives. That's where America can prosper.
People always ask you, how are you going to fix the very things you criticize the elites about? It's a massive undertaking. At some point, after all the marching, all the online arguments, all the speeches, all the organizing, there's only one moral way: through politics.
At our best, our nation must use this format to put down rebellion before it happens, to keep peace, prosperity, and liberty for all. The Independent Party intends to do just that, uphold the contract between all the people of this great land, not as an oligarchy, but rather, and more beautifully, a republic by the people for the people.
In order to take the power back, we have to walk the middle path together as one people.
United in one choir at one time, for our ancestors and our elders, for our children and grandchildren.
For the sake of our country and our planet.
For each other.
The time to galvanize is upon us, whether moderate, progressive, or conservative. You are first and foremost
an independent. Be proud. Be courageous. Be bold. This time, stand with us. How do you join? How do you nominate a great leader? Are you one of them? How do you help repair and rewrite history? Go to independentpartyunited.com. The time is now.